us from the international water against our will. And they forced us to sign the documents, and they said, do you know you broke the law? I said, which law are you talking about? Is that the Israeli who broke each and every international law? Is that the one you're talking about? We've not broke any law here. We've been kidnapped. We've been brought here against our will. They said, if you don't sign this paper, you are here for indefinite. We said, do you?
Now the survivors are returning from the flotilla. We know the full extent of the Israeli propaganda lies. The Israeli government spokesman, Mark Regev, who has turned out to be the real comical ally and an international laughingstock, has claimed that Israeli commandos were lynched by terrorists. Today we have the autopsy reports which show that most of those who died from gunshot wounds to the head. That's not self-defense, that is a terror attack on innocent people. Countries like Iran are threatened with war. Israel is allowed to continue to colonize, kill and violate UN resolutions with impunity.
She was our passenger on the first boat trip that tried to break the blockade of Gaza. I give you Lauren Booth. Lauren Booth.
My first message to you today is don't watch BBC News. Don't watch BBC News. Don't watch BBC News. Finish. No more. No. BBC News, you're finished now. Because if I hear Mark Regev once more, I'm going to vomit. That man, even for an Israeli killer Zionist, that man is a liar on the grand scale of liars. I was disgusted and hurt this week, first of all, by the awful massacre on that ship. And I'll tell you why. I was sick because we knew that the Israelis could do something like this. Because the Israeli military is a murderous military that kills civilians. It does it in Gaza.
Of the major shift of opinion there is in Britain in support now of a free Gaza and a free Palestine. And although we don't have all the support we would like at the top.
Speaker is a founder of Viva Palestina. She was on the first boat that went to Gaza that tried to break the blockade. She's the president, the European president of the International Muslim Women's Union. I give you Sister Yvonne Ridley.
Brothers, sisters, comrades, salam alaikum. Today we're paying tribute to the martyrs, to the great courage of the people in Gaza, to the great courage of the people in Turkey. And I'm saluting each and every one of you today because every one of you can make a difference to what is happening in Gaza. What we witnessed in the last few days was a turning point, similar to the Sharpeville massacre in South Africa when 69 innocents were slaughtered. Israel has indulged in needless bloodshed. They couldn't even wait for the Freedom Flotilla to get out of international waters. And if the international community refuses to take action, we will! I don't know about you, but I am declaring war on Israel. And I will do whatever it takes within my powers human beings. We should be respected as human beings today and every day. Our aim is freedom, equality and justice, and we will get it by any means necessary. Israel has shown it is prepared to act outside the law, yet the only people who are told to be non-violent and peaceful are us. Is the price of freedom death? Nelson Mandela said there is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the shadow of the valley of death again and again and again until we reach that goal. 19-year-old Farkan Dogan was shot 5 times by the Israelis. He has paid the ultimate price so that Palestine can be free. There are thousands of us who are prepared to take Farkan's place. His martyrdom is not the end, it is the beginning! In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinian! Victory!
Prime Minister, Mr. David Cameron, how many more must spill their blood? How many more must sacrifice their lives? But one thing is for certain, as my brother Loki pointed out earlier, for every one that falls, 100 will rise in their place. 1,000 more will raise their voices in condemnation, and then 1 million more will dedicate their lives to the struggle for freedom for Palestine.